Let's get ready to rumble.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Whoa! Lord. Hey, Remy, don't hit me like that. Okay, don't hit me like that, Remy. All right, don't get me started. Happy Father's Day weekend. Yo, Gervonta Tank Davis is back. And look at the profile pic on his burner account. Yeah, if y'all familiar with Gervonta Tan Davis in the boxing community, y'all already know that's his burner account in which he was going back and forth with Shakur Stevenson. But I just couldn't get past the profile pic. I just couldn't get past the profile pic. Y'all already know Shanae Shields looking like Monique and Precious. Hey, yo, look. Hey, yo, judge me all you want. But if I had to pick a sober Shanae Shields or a crackhead Halle Berry in Jungle Fever, I would take down the crackhead Halle Berry in Jungle Fever, then take down Shanae Shields, Naxima Jackson, Wesley Snipes with a wig. Yeah, I would take. I don't give a damn. I'll take Halle Berry, bro. If I had to pick one. Yo, so check this out. You already know back in the a couple of years ago, Gervonta Tan Davis and Claressa Shields was going back and forth. And Claressa Shields was disrespecting Gervonta Tan Davis, and then Gervonta Tan Davis had to disrespect her back. But hey, it is what it is. But she tweets. Claressa Shields tweets at Gervonta Tan Davis burner account. Why the F is my picture your profile pic when my makeup was messed up by that guy in Aruba? No, stop lying. Stop the lies. Stop the lies.
You's a liar.
That was you. That was you. That was you trying to blame it on the professional makeup artist. And you try to say that it was somebody in Aruba. That was you experimenting in your face. That was you. Okay? Stop trying to blame it on somebody else. But anyway. Hold on. So she said, why the F that picture on your profile when my makeup was messed up by the guy in Aruba? So Gervonta Tan Davis tweeted back, I wanted a Frenchie as my profile pic, baby. Be cool on me, not too much. Y'all already know Gervonta Tan Davis a couple of years ago called Shanae Shields a French Bulldog. If y'all recall, he says, and this was when Claressa Shields was going back and forth with Gervonta Tan Davis, telling Tank that Tank is scared to fight Shakur and Devin Haney, blah, blah, blah. So when Ryan Garcia beat Devin Haney, he tweeted at Shanae Shields, so Ryan beat Buddy ass fair and square. What the French Bulldog face lady Claressa have to say about this? So he's keeping that same energy. He believes that Shanae Shields, Claressa Shields, look like a French Bulldog. But yo, Tang, don't be like that. Why are you disrespecting the French Bulldog like that? like you know what I'm saying? So then the Claressa Shields look like a French Bulldog. No. Don't disrespect the doggies like that. Arr. Don't disrespect the dog. I know she's a junkyard dog, but don't disrespect the Frenchies out there. I think the Frenchies look better. I would rather have a French Bulldog lick me than a Shanae Shields. Yeah, I said it. Ain't nobody fighting over her. Don't worry. Don't worry. Gigolo from upstairs, Remy Ma's husband. Don't worry about it. Ain't nobody want to steal your girl. Nobody want to steal your girl. I don't know what's up with you. How you go from Remy Ma to that? You must have been drinking too much Remy Ma to go from Remy Ma to that. I don't know, folks. I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, he still got the tattoo of the forearm. So I don't know. Shanae Shields, you got a tattoo of the dude. Name on your breast. You thought you was going to get some sharing tattoos, right? Nah. He's rocking his wife's tattoo. Even when y'all on vacation in Aruba. Anyway, yo, and I also got to talk about the same thread, you know what I'm saying, in which she was lying on. I got to talk about that. I'm going to do a separate video about that, but I'm going to let you know what I call her lying on. I got to check my next video that I'm going to drop after this one, right? So anyway, look, Tank is back. I think boxing does need that. I mean, he does bring some excitement. He brings to the table what Claressa Shields doesn't bring to the table when it comes inside of the ring. You know, Gervonta Tan Davis is dynamic in the ring. I know that, yes, there's a lot of criticism and things that he needs to work on outside of the ring. You already know that we did see back in the days what manhandled his baby mom. We seen that he apologized, they reconciled and stuff like that. Then we see another incident. Well, we heard about another incident, but the woman was lying on Gervonta Tan Davis, in which she said that he never did anything of what she was reporting. So, and then we seen what happened in the latest TMZ put out the video surveillance of him having this altercation with his now girlfriend or whatever, right? So, you know, I know that there's people that you know want to hold them accountable, but also we got to hold also women that do lie on these men. So I think that's the reason why he does get the benefit of the doubt, or he doesn't get the benefit of the doubt. People play the fence, so it's not right it's not a right for a man to abuse a woman abuse a man and stuff like that. And he has acknowledged that's something that he needs to work on. He said it leading up to the fight with Lamar Roach that he wants to take a break out of boxing, he wants to retire, and he wants to seek therapy. So at least one thing. Okay, there's one thing that, you know what I'm saying, we got to give him credit in terms of, let's say, when we trying to compare, you know, the mindset of a Claressa Shields and Gervonta Tan Davis. See, this girl don't think that she has a problem. She don't think that she need a therapist. She thinks that everybody is wrong and she's right. She think that every constructive criticism is hate. See, at least Gervonta Tan Davis understand that he does have a problem and wants to seek help and wants to work on himself.
I feel as though if I do therapy, it will lose the fire that I have inside me. I don't think about even getting angry, you know what I mean? Because I have 2 girls, 2 daughters. I'm wanting to be much softer, you know? That's why I don't want to box no more. I want to do therapy, right?
Seek therapy, you know, become a better person.
Like that little boy chapter that you hold on to your past that you want to let go, but I can't really let go in front of, like, you know, people and things like that.
Right.
So if I can remove everything and work on myself, like going back to school, getting therapy, and
I think that anger comes from?
what I've been through, being betrayed, being like, you know, that would change me as a man. I feel though that would build me more than a boxer.
And on Tuesday that you don't think you could do therapy and be a pro boxer. And you could ask this one, but why?
Because it's like I still gotta build myself up. I still gotta build myself up and be angry to fight. Wait till I'm done with the sport and just get therapy and then work on myself. Like even like me going back to school, I want to go back to school. Definitely want to do therapy, you know.
Thing that the Claressa Shields actually should do. She should do what Gervonta Tan Davis has done when something negative happens in his career, in his life, and he needs to work on himself, and he leaves all the social media alone and he bounce. You know what I'm saying? He just leave and work on himself. That's what Claressa Shields don't want to work on. But that's something that she needs to do, is work on herself. Because for real, she's a crash out party. She's a crash out demon. She crashes out all the time. But anyway, but I think that having him back in the mix with a potential fight with him and Shakur Stevenson, him a potential fight with a Devin Haney, and him a potential fight with a T.O. or you know, probably a Ryan. And now I'm not gonna say Ryan because he's not gonna go to 147. But I believe that Gervonta Tan Davis versus a Shakur is a great fight. I think it's one of the primary fights in the sport of boxing. I think it's a good matchup because stylistically, we know that Gervonta Tan Davis go for the KO. You know what I'm saying? The knockouts, TKO, something that Claressa Shields is not familiar. She only got 3 knockouts in 11 and 12 years or stuff like that. And then she's trying to say that she's a killer. Killer in what? Killer in what? You see what she said the other day? Killer in what? I'm a killer and everybody know it. Hey man, you can't even kill a damn roach. You can't. You can't even. Hey, put it this way: you can't even swap a fly with no wings. You can't even kill a fly with no wings. You know what I'm saying? Get the hell out of here. You ain't no killer. You a marshmallow fisted fighter. All right. Look like you got no knuckles, because you won't be putting her on no girls, no bloody nose, no black eyes, no nothing. But anyway. And Face Shot Leah is calling you out. I want to see that street fight right there. But anyway, Gervonta Tank Davis right back in the mix. Probably he's in the burner account, but probably I don't know. Gervonta Tank Davis, when he be tweeting, he deletes it on his regular account, on his official account. He sometimes delete his account or deactivate his account from time to time. But hey, the funny part is that he's using a burner, and everybody knows that that's his burner, and he's using her as a pick, which keeps her relevant. I mean, at least you should be happy that he's keeping you relevant, Shanae Shields. But yeah, I can't wait to see him get back in the ring, because I think that boxing does need entertainment, especially around his contemporaries, in which, yeah, there's some good fights, but the entertainment value is kind of low in my opinion, and he brings something to the table. He brings the fans. I've been to a Gervonta Tank Davis fight in Washington, D.C. that was sold out. Atlanta was sold out. Cali was sold out. Barclays Center was sold out. Las Vegas was sold out. He sells out anywhere, you know what I'm saying? He got a loyal fan base, a niche foot loyal fan base, but he's also a lot of your favorite fighter. A lot of legends like Gervonta Tank Davis. That's their favorite fighter. Mike Tyson's favorite fighter, Gervonta Tank Davis. You feel me? Because he does bring that entertainment value, that one punch power, that freakish power that we need to see in the sport of boxing right now. Because I believe that the sport of boxing doesn't have momentum in terms of entertainment, and he brings that to the table. But yeah. Anytime Gervonta Tank Davis says something or he appears like he's back, it just creates a big buzz. You know what I'm saying? As much as people could, again, I said, a lot of people does critique what he's done outside of the ring, right? But like I said, you could see that he always trying to work on himself. Remember, he converted himself to Islam. He tried to do that a couple of years. He tried to buy off the block. It burned down the next week when he bought off the block. So you could see that the dude is trying. You know, when you get signed young and you go from like zero to millions of dollars, you know what I'm saying? It's tough to work on yourself. And for fighters, that's why I give fighters the benefit of the doubt, including Claressa Shields, that it's tough. It's kind of tough to work on yourself, your mental, when you really have to keep that edge, keep a chip on your shoulder. You do get hit in the head, you know what I'm saying, for a living. I know it's a choice, but, got some gray areas and stuff like that. So you need to keep that killer instinct. Keep your guard up, mentally and physically. So, it's tough. Maybe it's tough to seek help because you think that you're gonna wipe out your killer instinct, but we all know Claressa doesn't have a killer instinct. She doesn't need power. But I understand what Gervonta Tank Davis was talking about, because we don't want him to turn like to Chris Eubank later on in his career. Chris Eubank, who basically almost paralyzed Michael Watson, right, giving brain damage, and then after that he wasn't the same because he didn't want to hurt nobody permanently like he did Watson. So the killer instinct just left. You feel me? But I think that Gervonta Tank Davis could call anybody. If he wants to fight anybody within his division, he could get that fight, because I think he still was a cash cow of the sport of boxing, especially in America side of his era. Canelo is the cash cows of this side of the pond. Let me know what y'all think about the back and forth with Tank Davis using his burner account, using the picture, still calling her French Bulldog, and she fell for that one. Folks, she just felt, why you gonna even tweet that? Like, he gonna come at you, because, again, this is what I've been saying, yo. This chick is very disrespectful. Nobody likes this chick because she's really disrespectful. Remember, she was going at Gervonta Tank Davis a couple of years ago. She goes after the dudes, Jake Paul and Keith Thurman and Triple G and Audie and Ryan and everybody. Nobody be paying attention to this chick. I said, I forget that what Ryan said. What did Ryan call her one time? Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I remember when Ryan Garcia said something funny. Got Claressa Shields so tight. When he said, Claressa Shields tweeted one day, she said, "Sit your ass down, Ryan. Congrats. Devin Haney, he suspended a year, rightfully so." And Ryan Garcia tweeted back, "Whatever, keep eating cock and pee and punani at the same time, you dirty girl. Claressa, the I have a husband, just kidding ass." Yo, I'm telling you, folks, I ain't even do a video about that. I might have to do a video to rekindle that part. But that's what happens when Claressa Shields goes. And yo, there was rumors that she rumors. Her family put it out there. I think it was a cousin or something like that. Somebody put it out there. It was a video or something like that. That she probably back in the days was going, you know what I'm saying? She was playing side to side, going both ways, flip side. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Hey, it's June. It's June. Shenanigans Shields, it's June. I understand. It's June. It's probably your month. I get it. Anyway. It's Punch Drunk. Subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. Watch out for my next video. Also, subscribe to me. Subscribe to your boy. Show me support on Kick. Kick on Punch. You know, Punch Drunk Box. Punch Drunk on Kick. Subscribe and follow on my Instagram. Facebook. You already know my Facebook page, Punch Drunk. Follow me there. I'm going to put a lot of exclusive content. And also listen to your boy on Spotify. Y'all already know the podcast, Punch Drunk. Love y'all. God bless. And on to the next.